Recently, we rebuilt Parma, and in the video, Gianluigi Buffon absolutely stole the show. What the hell is going on with Buffon? Buffon, right! Buffon! He stole the show so much that when we won the Champions League with Parma many years down the line, not gonna spoil it if you haven't seen it, but when we won the Champions League with Parma, Buffon captained us in the Champions League final. Many would say that Buffon is aging like a fine wine, and I'm very happy to see it. One of my favorite players of all time. But today, I want to see just how far we can take the career of the great Gianluigi Buffon. Was my experience with him in the rebuild a one-off fluke? Or will the man never retire? Is he ageless? If I'm being honest, lads, I'm probably leaning towards the latter option. So today's video will not end until Gianluigi Buffon retires. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe down below. Bloody scorpion kick that subscribe button. We are on the push towards 400,000 subscribers, however. So here we are. I have transferred Gianluigi Buffon to Parma, as that's where he's playing next season, headed down to Serie B. Transferring across from Juventus. We can see he's got a year left on his contract. He's 82 rated. He has a valuation of £0. Is that going to improve? Is he going to even renew a contract? Or is this going to be the last season for Gianluigi Buffon? I want to offer him a contract nice and early here to see if he accepts it, which he does. Gianluigi Buffon, now a 2-year contract. That's a good sign. And this is the Parma side that we are starting with. But to be fair, this isn't the Parma rebuild. They already got their chance a few weeks ago. Definitely go check that rebuild out if you haven't seen it. But I just wanted to show the side we're working with. Not too bothered about performances from the side. Just want good performances from Gianluigi Buffon. So here we are at the end of season number 1. Buffon has kept 6 clean sheets for himself, 82 overall, so he hasn't gone up, he hasn't gone down, and at age 43 he is still around and kicking. No surprise, very happy to see it. I saw this thing that once you hit 80 overall, apparently it's impossible for you to go down. So once you hit 40 years of age, I should say, it's apparently very difficult, if not impossible, for you to go down in overall. So we're going to see if that holds true as well today. Still not going up in value, however. I know in the last rebuild I did with him, he got up to a pretty decent value. So I'm interested to see whether that happens again. But like I said, good to see he's not retiring at the end of this season. I don't intend on showing the performances of the side very often, but I just wanted to show the fact that Parma came 10th in Serie A. That is a far cry compared to the relegation they suffered in real life. All right, at the start of season number 2, no intentions from Gianluigi Buffon to retire at the end of this season, which is a positive sign. Generally, when you are trying to retire, you won't have the option on the far right where it has contract, negotiation, delegate renewal, release player. None of those options are available if you're on the cusp of retiring, so that's always a good sign. Also, I am putting development plans onto Buffon to see if he can grow, but something tells me there's not too much for him to grow from at age 43. Who says they can't teach an old dog new tricks, however? Hopefully that runs true with Gianluigi Buffon. I would love, imagine the scenes if we turned him fully into like a Manuel Neuer sweeper keeper with 5-star weak foot. That would be phenomenal. Something that's not phenomenal though, we've been sacked as Parma manager. There's only one offer on the board here, and that is from FC Crotone, so it looks like we're heading there. I'm gonna try bringing Buffon over here to Crotone and see if we can get him as our goalkeeper now to keep the experiment going. So he is valued at £0, so let's talk to the new Parma manager. He's got big shoes to fill, but let's see if we can get Buffon for £1, which we are able to do. The transfer fee of £1 Great British pound for Gianluigi Buffon is over the line. You love to see it. And there it is, lads. We have agreed a pre-contract deal for 44-year-old Gianluigi Buffon. Buffon will be reunited with us next season at Crotone, and hopefully he continues his career. Just wanted to have a look and see how he did regardless, and he actually managed to get 8 clean sheets to his name this season. So Buffon, despite being 44 years of age, has had a better season this season compared to last. And there it is, lads. We are at the start of a 3rd season, and Gianluigi Buffon adds another club to a stellar career, a stellar resume. coming across from Parma to Crotone. Still 0 rated, or £0 value, 82 rated, 44 years of age. And at age 45, Gianluigi Buffon remains at 82. This thing must be real. You must never go down in overall once you're past 40, which is crazy. 6 clean sheets here at Crotone as well. And still no signs of him retiring from the game at age 45. £0 valuation still, another year on his contract. Next year I think is going to be the big one, coming into the last 12 months of a contract. Fingers crossed that doesn't result in him wanting to retire. I mean, maybe he might want to retire if he realizes we're finishing bottom of the league almost every season. His contract is expiring in 12 months. He's 45 years of age, 82 overall. I'm tempted to just kind of let this run out and see what happens. I don't know, this is an experiment video after all. I kind of want to learn something new about FIFA today and take that into our career modes for future reference. So I might just leave here, see if we get any offers for Buffon, see what happens this year, and really go from there. So here we are on the 1st of January, 45-year-old Buffon, still around, still kicking, 6 months remaining on his contract. There's a few different questions I have. Number 1, will he retire at the end of the season? Number 2, will the club go in and try getting him on a pre-contract deal? That would be ridiculous. Imagine if Juventus comes in and try signing him on a pre-contract deal. So those are 2 questions. Number 3, what's going to happen if he does become a free agent? Is he just going to sit on the free agents list forever and then eventually retire or never retire? I don't know, but I'm interested to see. He's still being pretty consistent. I mean, what, 6, 8, 6, and 5 in terms of clean sheets. At age 46 as well. He's getting on in age. Is he going to crack the 50 age mark? I really hope so. But nobody has signed Buffon to a free transfer. So now I'm leaving it up to the FIFA gods. Is Buffon going to retire? Is he going to be on the free agents? Who's going to pick him up? So here we are at the start of the season, going and searching for Buffon, B-U-F-F-O-N, where he's at. He's at Crotone. We let his contract expire. Why does it still say that he's playing for us? Do they just not want him to leave? What? Well. I'm thinking what happened is that the game auto-renewed Buffon's contract because we didn't have enough players in our squad. And not only has his contract been renewed, it's not another 12-month deal or even 2-year deal. We've got a 3-year contract extension for Gianluigi Buffon. He's 46 years old. This contract is going to take him through to the age 49. Are you kidding me? This actually might happen. Not only, he might actually go through to the time he's like 60 or something. Gianluigi Buffon, the Benjamin Button of real world football. You never cease to amaze me. Still 82 overall. Still a £0 valuation. A 3-year deal. Let's speed things up and see what happens. All right, at the end of another season here, 47 years of age, and the stats are starting to go down the crapper, aren't they? 4 clean sheets, still 82 overall. I wonder if that's just going to stay put at that mark for the remainder of the video, but 0 goals, 0 assists, 43 appearances, 4 clean sheets, and 47 years of age. Start of another season, still no retirement notice. I hope he sees out this contract, to be fair. All right, so here we are, lads, 48 years of age. We're down to the last year of Buffon's contract. I'm gonna let it expire again. He's 48 years of age, 82 overall still, a big season coming up. And to make sure we don't have a stuff up like last time, I wanna let Buffon spread his wings and see what he can do in the big bad footballing world. I have signed a whole heap of free agent players, not too bothered about if they're good or not, although some of them can probably walk straight into our starting 11 here at Crotone because things are a little bit of a mess, but I just want to make sure we have enough talent so that Buffon can actually end up on the free agents list. So here we go. His contract is expiring. He's got 1 month remaining here at Crotone. He's been here for a fair few years, like 4 or 5 years at Crotone. Buffon is 49 rated. He will be leaving the club at the end of the season. which club, if any, are going to take a punt on Buffon? I think it's worth it. I mean, personally, wouldn't mind if he came to the Western Sydney Wanderers, or would he end up at a club like AFC Wimbledon, or is he going to go to a big club again? Who the hell knows? But we're about to find out. Buffon about to crack the 50 age barrier if he doesn't retire. There's no signs that he's going to retire this season. But let's find out what happens. All right, so this feels like deja vu. Typing in Buffon, Buffon, into the search bar, and nobody's got him yet. Nobody has gone for Gianluigi Buffon to kick off the season. I'm gonna simulate sporadically, momentarily, and see if he ends up going anywhere. But at the moment, Gianluigi Buffon is a free agent, and I really hope that's not enough adversity to make him call it a day, because, yeah, it says he's looking for a new club, so he must not want to retire. Please don't retire, Buffon. Please. All right, here I am at the end of the transfer window, the opening transfer window, and still Gianluigi Buffon, a free agent. That's concerning. I'm going to simulate again to the January transfer window. I really hope between now and the January transfer window, somebody picks up Gianluigi Buffon. I do not believe my eyes. Not only has Gianluigi Buffon officially crossed the threshold of 50 overall, he has been signed not by an A-League club, not by an MLS club, not by a League 2 side, although to be fair, with the way Arsenal has been going, they could be playing League 2 football by this point, but Gianluigi Buffon is in the Premier League and has signed with Arsenal. That is a massive addition there. Gianluigi Buffon, one of the oldest players in world football currently, and you'd think by this point would have to be the oldest player on the planet. 50 years of age, 82 overall, and he's gone to Arsenal. And since he's going to Arsenal, that means we're going to Arsenal. Off to North London we go. Gotta get the Arsenal scarf out for this one. Gotta do it, lads. Arsenal scarf out. Give us the good vibes for Gianluigi Buffon. No! Oh my God. I've gone here and I'm like, yeah, go Arsenal. Got my scarf on and everything. I open up the squad hub and this is what we see. Gianluigi Buffon, at the age of 50, still 82 overall, is intending on retiring at the end of the season. So that now means the video must come to a conclusion. Gianluigi Buffon has reached age 50, still remains 82 overall, and has gone from Parma to Crotone to bloody Arsenal. I love this game. I love this man. Gianluigi Buffon, stay golden, keep kicking. You guys out there, keep kicking. Thanks for watching. It's been Jared HD here. I'm out.